After a very frustrating start to life at Chelsea, Mudryk appears to be turning a corner and being more impactful for Chelsea when he plays. These are my reasons for why I think Mudryk will succeed at Chelsea. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so the first thing that I have to mention is his mentality. His mentality is one that is very commendable. His tattoo says talent ain't enough. It's one you have to appreciate the mindset that he has, the mentality, the belief that he has. He knows that just being talented is not enough to make it in football. You have to have the right mentality, the right attitude, the hard-working attitude, the fight and the vigor to try to succeed. Try to do as much as possible to ensure that you give your best on the pitch. You may not score all the time, but you can also create, you can get assists, and you can try as much as possible to add your say to a match and ensure that your team has your best impact being utilized in that game. So I know that Mudryk has had his ups and downs. He has had confidence issues, but he hasn't let that confidence issue weigh him down. He's always tried. He's always given his best. Obviously, we know that earlier in the year, 2023, he would have signed for the club. He would have had issues with his first touch. He would have had an impactful and impressive game against Liverpool on his debut earlier in the year. And we know that obviously he has come a long way in terms of what he has done for the season. But 3 goals at the time of recording for him is impressive. It's one where I have to appreciate. I have to love his attitude, his willing to fight, and his vigor. So my first point is that I think he will succeed at Chelsea due to the fact that he is having a great mentality. He has high mentality, has the right attitude, the right mindset to succeed at Chelsea. So that is my reason. Okay, so my second point and my second reason as well for why I think he will succeed at Chelsea is his technical ability. He is very technical. He's able to get past players at times. Sometimes he does struggle, but he has the mentality, as I would have mentioned prior to this point, and it's one where it ties in quite well with it, because we know that in order for you to be a quality forward or a quality wide forward, you're going to have technical ability. You have to be able to be willing to take on your opposing player, whoever that may be. That may be a right back, a centre back, a midfielder, and he has always had that attitude to keep and continuously go off against his opponents, the defenders, if it's maybe defenders, midfielders, if it's the midfielders, and he's always tried his best. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but that happens in football. Sometimes you don't get past the players you want to get past, but he continuously fights. Doesn't let his head drop. He still tries his best. He still tries to give his all. I know it has paid off. He's continuously pressing. He's continuing to help in the offensive and defensive side of the game for Chelsea, and it's one that when you look at all of that on the surface, it's crucial and it's important in what you can do and what can make you succeed at a club at the highest level that has the objectives that you may have in mind as well. So it's one that I think can make him succeed at Chelsea. And now the third point, and this will be my final point as well, is the fact that he has creative outlet in him. He's a creative outlet. He has creativity in him. He's a player that loves to make passes when he thinks it's required, and he has an eye for a pass. There's a few times where he has made a pass and he's probably overhit at times, but with consistency and you trying to continuously do it, you play off more and more. And he's still a very young player. He's 22 years old. So that aspect of it, having time on his side, hopefully without injuries and everything creeping in, he has time on his side to improve as a player and to improve and to be successful at the club as well. His ability to create, he has a good passing ability in him as well. He knows how to link up well with players. He links up well with Nicholas Jackson. And when Nkunku came on as well, he linked up well with him. They had some chemistry there, even though they had played with each other for a couple of months. But Nkunku and Mudryk would have linked up quite well. And Mudryk is linking up well with players. And all of these points tie up to my first point: his mentality, his fight, his willingness to fight with vigor, and his willingness to keep doing what needs to be done is why he has the luck and he may have that opportunity to succeed at Chelsea, because he has the right attitude, and the club owners also have the belief that he will become an excellent player. They put Ballon d'Or winner pending on top of his head here, saying that he has a potential to be a Ballon d'Or winner in the future. And you know, you never know. Life can make you achieve the greatest things that you don't expect to achieve. So I believe that with these three things, the reasons, I believe he will succeed. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for deciding to subscribe to his sessions, and thank you for liking the video. Cheers, keep the blue flag flying high, and up the Chelsea. Peace.